And then this fucking, I haven't been up on the UFC stuff. Evidently, there's been this guy, Ben Askren, and he's been talking a lot of shit, which is always great. You know, makes you want to watch the fight. If it's funny, you root for him. If he comes off like a dick, you just sit there. I want to see somebody knock this fucking guy out, right? So I guess he's been doing that. And there was a time he looked like he had this guy in like a headlock my big brother used to put me in. And for some reason, the ref thought this guy tapped out, and he didn't. He actually gave the thumbs up. And this guy got the win. And they asked him if he was going to be a gentleman and give the guy a rematch. He's like, no, why should I, right? Cementing himself as a douche, right? Which is, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. You need a douche. You need in the fight game, you got to have that fucking person that everybody hates, because then they're going to sell the fight. So he's fighting this guy. I hope I say this guy's name right. Jorge Masvidal. I'm white. I'm sorry. Okay? Jorge. And he was literally saying, like, I'm going to beat this guy's fucking face. He was on Rogan's podcast, just like, he wasn't being funny. He was literally going, I'm going to beat this guy's fucking face in. I fucking hate this guy. And I don't want to ruin, spoiler alert, I don't want to ruin this 5-second fight. He came out and redefined the right there, Fred. It looked like somebody trying to tackle a car. The fucking bell rings. He just runs full speed right at the guy. And I don't know what the guy was like, I'm going to go for a fucking takedown. And then his head was kind of like, wow, that guy's running really fast. It'd be like trying to tackle somebody on a fucking motor scooter who also is a champion UFC fighter. That's how fast this fucking guy was going. And just jumped in the air, flying knee, and hit this guy right in the side of the head. And this guy, he looked like he had rigor mortis. It was actually scary. And my only thing that I don't like about the UFC is after you're clearly knocked out, you always take another 2 fucking, really hard punches to the fucking head. I saw that twice last night, but to be honest with you, these guys are so fucking fast. It's only so fast that the ref can get in there. He's trying to stay out of the way, so it wasn't the ref's fault, but Jesus Christ. So you can watch, the highlight is the whole fight. And Rogan was actually saying it was really a 2-second fight because the guy was out immediately, and it just took the ref another 2 punches to get over there. But Jesus Christ. Wow. Is all I can say about that. That was fucking unbelievable. Congratulations to Jorge. There's no fucking way I'm going to try to pronounce your last name because I don't want to piss you off by butchering your name with my whiteness here. And I hope that guy Ben's doing all right. Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, that was a career ender. When you're fucking laying, I was with Norton, go, look at his fucking toes. Or Bobby said his toes are fucking curled up. There's something that happens to you whenever you get fucking knocked out like that. Your legs always end up being crossed. Usually one of your arms is sort of like up. You know they do that, like both their arms are up. It's almost like they got like it's like they're in a Batman movie and they're like the bad dancer at a wedding and they get frozen in the worst fucking position possible. And then there was the championship fight, which unfortunately, I really should know the guy's name. The guy's like fucking got like a blown out ACL. And he was fighting. That wasn't Jack Johnson, right? Isn't that the fucking guy who writes that? Was originally a boxer, and then it was somehow a white guy with a guitar. Who's Jack Johnson? Yeah, that's a white guy with a guitar. And he sings those songs like ba-da-ba. He says, you just start singing along. Dee-dee-dee-doo, like scat singing. Verzi had some of that. Somebody played that at Verzi's fucking backyard party. I was just like, okay, Jack Johnson's a boxer. Okay, that's not the fucking guy. All right, UFC results. Have you ever heard somebody look up more shit? John Jones got the decision, oh, Jesus Christ, over Thiago Santos. I don't know. I was not I don't know. I don't know anything about it, but that Santos guy was fucking amazing. And I thought John Jones was doing that championship thing where he knows you got to beat the champion to beat him. Just the fact that the fight ended with Jones sort of running away from him. I don't know. That I don't know shit about it, but I was just saying, you can't throw another couple punches? What are we doing here?
I have enough points, therefore there's no reason for me to get near him.
Oh, look at this. They got fucking, you guys saw Rogan's fucking reaction? Oh, that's great. That's great. Do you know Joe Rogan's one of the greatest broadcasters ever? I mean, comedians ever, and he's gonna go into Broadcasting Hall of Fame. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. Who else can say they did that? Huh? All right, we're 40 minutes in. Let's get to the fucking questions here. All right. Oh, all of a sudden, all these ladies are writing in. I'm loving it here. Oh, by the way, I've been meaning to talk about this. That Yankees-Red Sox game that was in London, by the way, was so fucking fixed it was ridiculous. Okay, and you got to give a shout-out to Joe Buck when it's like fucking 98-2 and the 3 hours in and it's the fourth fucking inning. And he's got to first sit there and talk. You know, all his broadcaster friends sit down and fucking watch. What the hell's he going to talk about now? They knew they couldn't go over and show a boring pitcher's dude. They had to go out there and just everybody had to go yard. The game was like literally like fucking 19-15.